Well, this is a gold top Les Paul. It's actually from '58, but this is the finish that Gibson first put on the Les Paul when they introduced it in 1952. A metallic gold. It covered the top completely. By the mid '50s, certainly by late '50s, sales were falling a little bit. Gibson decided to try to spruce it up with another finish. So they looked back in history and read they're no strangers to Cherry Sunburst. This is a 1918 mandolin. They called it shaded red mahogany at that time, but it's light to dark, basically a cherry finish. And so they started experimenting with putting this finish on Les Pauls. There are several early entries in the ledger books that show one of them. We found the guitar. It looks almost exactly like this, with the same finish on the back as well as the back of the neck. There's another one that surfaced that has just a uniform cherry top. So they're experimenting. There's even one. This is Gibson's regular Sunburst, traditional, just yellow to black. There is a Les Paul that looks like they sprayed cherry over this finish. It has red dye down in the wood grain. So they achieved a cherry Sunburst, but through a different manner. So late in May '58, they came up with this. You can see this has a three-piece top because it was probably going to be a gold top with the wood grain covered up. This was just another experiment. They did two of them, sent them out on May 28, and decided to go with this. So, like any good corporation, they just sent this out to a dealer. It turned up at a OK Houck in Memphis, where a 14-year-old kid bought it, or his father bought it for him for a Christmas present. And he's still the owner today. This is the first one with this yellow to red cherry Sunburst. The burst as we know it today started with this guitar. Interestingly, Gibson did not just immediately start production on these. This guitar is number 8 for the year 3087. They kept making them in gold top. This is 83127, so 40 numbers on down the line, and it went on for several thousand more serial numbers with the gold top before everything was switched over to the Cherry Sunburst.